Well, this is what you want to hear a judge say in the first week, Brandy. You have all the potential and an added spark. So when you hear the word potential for something that you're not used to doing, tell me what that makes you feel.
That makes me feel like, oh my God, I really have a chance to become a better dancer and really just look good next to Max.
I'm supposed to cheat and use 2 mics, even though one really isn't working. All right. So Max, you know what you have. 3 weeks different. It's always different with any celebrity that you work with. What is great about Brandy that you want people at home to know now in week 1 that you'll carry with you all season?
Well, I think her personality is amazing. I think it can work great for her as far as like she can cover up anything with a smile. She'll just stand there, forgetting the steps, and just stand and smile. I'll be like doing the circus around, But I feel like I don't know, a couple of weeks ago when we just started, I felt like our last season ended maybe 2 weeks before. I was like tired, and then I met Brandy, and she's full of energy, and I'm excited. I'm back. I'm very excited.
I think the first week is always the hardest. So your first week ends, you have a 23 out of 30, you're tied for second place. That has to give you some comfort.
It really does. It really gives me I know, you're so organized, and his writing is very, very neat. I love that, George. But yeah, I feel awesome. I feel like a relief, like to have all of those nerves for 3 weeks and then to get out there and to, just be in the moment. It feels great, and I can't wait to go scream and hug my family. It's really so great tonight.
Well, I'm looking at these scores, and beyond the 4 of you that scored 24, 23, 23, and 22, the next 8, there's a 4-point difference between 19 and 15. And Max, you've been on this show a long time. You know that means anyone could go home Tuesday night.
Anybody, and I told Brandy, I said, we're not only working on the dance, I'm working on every possible angle. I tell her all the little details that may not make sense when I say it, but now she gets it. Now she knows what it's like. She's like, okay, now I understand.
I do.
We need to dance like it's the last time we will, and give it all.
This is what I'll think. This is my guess when it comes to him. You can tell me how accurate I am. Max wants you to know the essentials when you're out there the first week. The certain things, scrap all the craziness and the stunts and just go out and do your dance. Exactly. Is that how you work too?
That's how I work too. He is meant to be my partner. He really is. He has the eye of the tiger. Hopefully he can help me find my eye of the tiger. And I don't know. I'm just going to do a lot more listening to Max if we get voted, for this week.
That's what they all say week 1.
But I really mean it. And wait, and our number is 1-800-868-3406. That's our number to vote, okay? Vote us through. We really want to win this for you, okay?
And on the internet. You can vote.
And on the internet. And if you don't have, if you have, AT&T and stuff, you can just, text 3406. Sorry, George. Oh, don't you edit that out now, okay? I need that on the thing.
Before you leave, I want to ask you one thing. You always learn something about an experience. And I know this is your first week, but there was 3 weeks of rehearsal, then the dancing, now this press line where we all get very nosy and it gets worse as the season goes on because we're looking for scoop and, all sorts of stuff. What have you learned? What's the biggest surprise so far?
I mean, the biggest surprise, I don't think I've found that yet. I think it's going to be a lot of surprises in this competition. I don't think I've come across it yet.
Kind of like asking what's going to be your favorite dance, and she tries to.
It could be what she learned about herself in your rehearsal.
Well, I can't. You know what? I can't believe the nerves didn't overtake me tonight because I was so nervous in the beginning. I just could not get myself together. I was quiet for how many?
2 hours. She didn't say a word. But it's very hard to see what you're going to get out of this experience. You're going to be here 2 months from now when the show's over and the finale. Somebody just won. Hopefully us. Please vote.
Please, 1-800-868-3406.
And and then you can ask a question: what this experience meant. What did you get out of it? Because it's a long show.
Mm-hmm. I think what you should tell Brandy, what she needs to know is there are 600 and some odd people in that studio audience. They're all wanting you to dance well. Nobody wants to see a bad dance. Am I right?
Absolutely. But I told her before today's dance. I said, look, the last bit of information I'll tell you is that you have to dance like you were in a tracksuit and we're back in rehearsal studio. She's like, but I feel, I'm like, you gotta let the audience imagine the dress and the and the beauty and everything else. Just work. It's work.
You know how hard that is to imagine that when this part is kind of like studied.
When you moved in just the open little shot, we said, oh, she's going to do well, just because you had a good move.
Thank you, Max.
You like the dress?
I love it. And Max designed the dress.
Did he?
Mm-hmm, with Randall.
And why did you design it like this?
He saw something in Vanity Fair.
I don't know. I liked it. No.